Hello guys, my name is Levu. I am currently residing in the beautiful South Korea. So today I want to talk to people that have never traveled abroad. You're planning to travel abroad for studying or working. Most of South Africans are teachers, especially in these Asian countries like China, Japan, Korea, Thailand, Cambodia, Bali, and the list is endless. So, um, let's talk to people that will be traveling abroad for the first time. I know some of you have already traveled abroad, you know about this information, but let's talk about those who have never traveled abroad. It could be stressing, it could be nerve-wracking, it could be like, oh, is this legit? I'm so scared, human trafficking. Like it's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of emotions, and will I get lost? I'm just talking about me first traveling abroad because I had a lot of mixed emotions, you know. There was this guy was like, I was telling this guy, I'm like, oh, I'm going to Thailand, I'm gonna be an English teacher there. And he was like, you must be careful, you must be careful, there are a lot of frauds, you know, there's a lot of human trafficking that's taking place, you need to really be careful. I started doubting myself. Actually, I nearly pulled out. I had to call my agent again. I'm like, hey, are you sure, are you guys legit? So yeah, so my agent had to assure me like, hey, we are legit, we're not one of those people. So the most important thing when you travel abroad, I think, if you are like using FNB, Absa, Standard Bank, I'm using FNB, so I'm just gonna speak for myself. So you need to inform your bank that, you know what, guys, I am skipping the country. I'll be out of the country for the longest of time. I'm not gonna be around. So you need to inform your bank that you are leaving the country so they can set up your card, especially if you are using like Visa card, so they can just set up your card, so you can still be able to use it abroad. Because if you don't inform your bank, you come abroad with your bank card, it will work for maybe a good 6 months, some 2 months, some is actually just few days, and it will stop working. So it can be very frustrating. So just inform them. The reason why I say it's very important for you to inform them, because there was an incident in Thailand. I think I was running out of money. So a family member had sent me money in my FNB account. At that time, I didn't even know that my card is no longer working, because they used to just send me money, I would withdraw, and I'll get a very big bank charge. Yeah, they really charge you a lot. So I went, as I normally go to the ATM and withdraw, and then I just got a lot of errors. You know, you don't even understand the error because it's written in their language. You just see drawings. You don't understand what's going on. So I moved from one ATM to another, trying to find the ATM that can actually help me withdraw the money. But all the ATMs couldn't withdraw the money. So I just noticed there's something wrong with my card. So the next thing that I actually did, I went to the international calling center. International call center. So yeah, that area is where people call their families from Nigeria, from Africa, from all over the world. So I went to Bangkok. I found that place. So when I got there, I called FNB. Did I not wait on that phone call? And you know, international phone calls are very expensive than the local phone calls. So I've been calling, I've been holding. Eventually, I did get another operator who told me, "Oh, before you left South Africa, you should have informed us that you are leaving the country. So we could have set your card to enable you to withdraw while you are abroad. So it's very important for you to go to your bank and inform them that you are leaving the country. That is very, very important, because sometimes you get broke abroad, you need help from home. Sometimes maybe you lose money, or you overspend, or just things that just don't go balance financially. So you need that card. It's very important. The second thing that I would like to mention is you need to set up your internet banking. Is very, very important, so you can be able to manage your finances easily. Is very, very important. I think you should set up your internet banking, because with myself, I can see how much I have in my South African accounts. Even when I save money, I can just like send money directly to my South African account. So it becomes easier for you to save and do some transactions back home. Like if your family member needs some money, you can just go log on to your internet banking. Don't forget the password because if you forget the password, it's another problem. You have to call them in South Africa. They might help you, and they might not even help you. You might not even get through. So don't forget your password. Make sure it's on your phone or your laptop, and you just manage your finances very easily. You know how much you've saved, you know how much you've sent to this person. And yeah, because if you're just gonna get your salary and sit with it in Korea or in wherever country you're working, it's easy for you to spend that money. So if you send it back home, it's better. You can plan your things nicely, right? The third thing that I would advise you to do is to get an international SIM card, because in South Africa we have our grandparents that we love so much, our mothers and fathers that we love so much, but they use those old-fashioned phone, like they did 310 type, right? They don't have WhatsApp. They don't even know what's going on. They don't even know there's WhatsApp. They can't type. So when you have that international SIM card, you can call them directly. You can call them directly wherever they are. You can still have conversations with them. You can still stay in contact with them, which is very important. I think, yes, that part you need to bear in mind to get an international SIM card. But otherwise, this side, the internet is really good. There's internet everywhere. It's not expensive like the way it is in South Africa. That is one of the advantages of living in Korea, China, Thailand. They've got a very strong internet. You can get internet at any restaurant. Wherever you go, there's an internet. It's not even expensive to pay for an internet. So yeah, with an international call, you can even call your friends from America, from all over the world, and just be in contact with them. So I think this is very, very important. And the other thing is like your chargers, your like for example, this year I brought my laptop together with the charger, but I never used that laptop because the plug that we use to charge our laptops is totally different from the one that we have in South Africa. So I kind of like struggled, because now you have to change the head of the charger, so they put that one. It's a process, so you just need to know that. I remember when I went to Thailand, I brought my iron with. So I packed my iron. I'm like, I'm not sure about irons. I never used my iron because the plug is totally different from the one that we use in South Africa. So just make research about that. But yeah, you're not gonna use your laptop charger here in Korea because it's different. The other important thing, I think this one should be the last one, because yeah, there's a lot to know. You can do some research, but I think this one is also very important. When you book your flight, it's very important to check your kgs, kilograms. Very, very important, right? So For example, with Ethiopian Airline and SAA that time, they used to take 46 kgs. It doesn't mean you're gonna have one luggage bag with 46 kgs. So it means you're going to actually have two luggage bags. One will be 23 and the other will also be 23. So maybe the hand luggage, the one that you board with into the flight, is about 8 or 9 kgs. So what I'll normally do, just to be safe, I'll pack my stuff and go to the weighing machine just to weigh how much does this bag really weigh. For example, if it weighs 23, I know, okay, I'm good to go. If it weighs 30, then I should be worried. Then I need to reduce some of the stuff from my luggage bag. But if it weighs 23, 24, 25, yeah, some people are actually nicer. They will just let you go. But when it weighs like more than when it weighs maybe 26, they will charge you extra money that you're not even prepared to pay. So you're gonna have to let go of your stuff at the airport. That is very painful. So it's better to just leave them at home. So make sure that you try to weigh your bags, your luggage bags, and you know how much each flight, like the flight that you booked, takes. Some flights only takes one luggage bag for 30 kgs, so you must be aware of the kgs that are allowed in the flight that you have booked. And the other important thing is that don't pack your liquid products inside your hand luggage. Whatever liquid, perfume, hair products, skin products, don't put them in your hand luggage, because you are not allowed to board a flight with them. Just put them in the luggage that you're going to check in, right? Put them in the luggage that you're gonna check in, and then yeah, you are safe. But if you start putting your liquid products, your Dawn, your shampoo, your blah blah, if they're more than 90 milligrams, I think, yeah, that's where they're gonna have a problem. Make sure if they are not, if you are going to put them in your hand luggage, they are not over 90 milligrams, right? So I think that is very, very important. And the other important thing is, yeah, they just come as I record this video. Don't lose your passport. Your passport is your everything. Whatever you lose, you rather lose anything, don't lose your passport. I had an incident where I dropped my passport somewhere in the airport by mistake. It was a nightmare. You don't want to be in that situation. And it was a connecting flight, so it was very, very stressful. But thank God they found that passport. If they didn't, I don't know what would have happened. You can never board a flight without your passport, because sometimes you have connecting flights. You just want to walk around, or you want to go to the bathroom, or you want to go to the restroom or restaurant while you are waiting for the time to board. So you might lose or drop your passport by mistake. So make sure you don't lose your passport. Yeah. And the other thing, I've actually missed a flight. I've missed a flight. It was from OR Tambo to Hong Kong, and I was supposed to be at work the following day. It was a nightmare. So just check in, just make sure you are at the airport 3 hours before you go. Some of you, I know you know this information, but really some people don't know this information. It's very important. So yeah, when I got there, I'm like, I'm here. They were like, the flight just is still there. The flight hasn't left yet, but we are not gonna let you in because the check-in time has passed. The flight is there, it's just waiting. But for you, sister, you are late. Your check-in time has passed. So what I had to do was to pop another money. It was 8,000 rand. So yeah, so that was not cute at all. It was not cute, but I had to do that because now I had to report for work. So just make sure you report way before, so you can just feel relaxed, checking your stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, this part of checking in is very, very important. There was a time where my luggage was over. I'm like, I'm not throwing away my clothes, I'm not. So I had to, wear jeans, ties. I had to wear lots of jackets just to reduce the weight of the luggage bag. So you don't want to be in that situation. Did I not feel hot that day? I was feeling so hot. I was so hot. So it's not a nice situation. Just make sure that your luggage bag is within what is required. Yes. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Bye bye.